The truth? The broad truth. I never even heard of it until Techstars Farm talked.
Well, what's interesting about Minnesota is that it's been in the food business for over 150 years.
I think that people outside of the Twin Cities don't often understand just how many large multinational businesses are headquartered here in the Twin Cities.
If you look at the history of this region, if you look at the great companies in this region, and you understand the food science that comes out of both the companies and also out of the university, you really have a significant advantage to start your business here versus anywhere else if that's the industry you're in.
You would literally grow food throughout the state and then send it down the Mississippi. And so when you're doing that and growing those businesses, you then are building out other businesses to support those businesses in scaling.
Minneapolis and St. Paul has a thriving entrepreneurial ecosystem. A lot of people are just starting to recognize that.
I think this Minneapolis-St. Paul region is a perfect region to continue to drive and help the startup community.
I think it's incredibly exciting that the Techstars Farm to Fork program is here, and it's really going to capitalize on the breadth of expertise that we have here. Because we have so many Fortune 500 companies, large-scale private companies, these teams can capitalize on a lot of expertise across the supply chain.
And so you can basically find everything. There's a large R&D network around this community, and when you start talking about agriculture and food production in particular, there's probably no better place in the world to do that work than here.
We don't have very many cities at Techstars that we've run multiple programs, and they tend to have been really large cities, LA, New York. And that's a pretty amazing opportunity for the Twin Cities to have two programs.
The significance of having two Techstars programs in the Twin Cities is really two-parted. One is for the entrepreneurs going through the program, the other is for the cities itself.
And there's a certain sort of gravitational attraction to Techstars that I think is really helpful to a community.
It attracts investors to town. It attracts high-powered entrepreneurs to town. It brings people here. It also gives the community something to rally around. And oftentimes some of these entrepreneurs end up moving and staying here and building big businesses.
When people come and have this intense experience and they meet their mentors and they spend time in that local community, a decent number of them actually decide that that's where they want to start their business.
We have companies here from Canada, from India. We have entrepreneurs from Brazil. We have people from literally all over the world that have come to the Twin Cities and to St. Paul to attend to this program.
Minnesota is not going to be a best-kept secret anymore.